Okay, here we go. I'm testing elemental weaknesses, and I have a feeling that they may not be incorporated into the game. As you guys can see over here from Rubius J's bio, his strength is fire, meaning that that's the attack that he does, and his weakness is going to be earth. What we're going to be doing in this particular video is showing if elemental weaknesses are an actual thing. So keep in mind he's weak against earth. We have Komasan S over here with blaze, so this is going to be our control. You guys can see that we don't have any equips on right now. It's going to be our control. We're going to take an average. We're going to take an average of how much damage my fully charged attack does. Keep in mind the aura is not giving any boost. It does not matter because that's giving boost to Gutsy Bone. So we're just going to jump into base level Rubius J. And then once we're in base Rubius J, we can get an average of how much our attacks do. So let's take it on. I'm not going to bring anyone else, so we don't have to worry about that. And we're going to go take an average of that. So here we go, jumping on in.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10. I'm going to do 10 fully charged up shots, and then we can take an average from there. Okay, here comes one. I didn't even see how much that would. Didn't even matter. Here we go. Okay, that was not. Ignore that one. That was not fully charged. Okay, here we go. Fully charged. First one does 123. Okay, that's number one. 123. 123, 131. Alright, I've got a little notepad I've got right on screen over here, so forgive me for not messing around with that. Okay, 123, 121. I'm gonna do a couple more just for testing. I don't need that G-Orb, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. This one's 127. That totally messes up our plans. Alright, G-Orb, let's let this go away. Because once you get the G-Orb, then, of course, your attacks are going to be exponentially stronger. So we're going to wait until that goes. Okay, so now that that's gone, I'm going to wait until he's done with this. 129. Okay, so that's 4 hits. $120. $128. $125. $131. Okay, that's a crit, didn't count. Okay, 121. That's 3, 6, 9. Let's do one more for 10. And then I'll exit out. Okay, 122. Alright, so we're gonna let that pan. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do a quick average on my calculator. 123 plus 131 plus 127 plus 129 plus 120 plus 128 plus 125 plus 131 plus 121 plus 122. 1257 divided by 10 is an average of 125.7. So 125.7 is the average amount. That's the baseline damage, okay? So that's easy, right? We're going to do this 6 more times. We're We're gonna do this 6 more times, but we're gonna do it differently now. There's 6 elementals in the game, as you guys know. Let's take a look. We have the elemental souls, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to test this out. Is simply because of this. So, Searing Soul, this is a special soul that we fuse together, adds fire element to attacks. So attacks is a pretty broad term. I mean, the game's not really known for being super specific on the flavor text, so it could be attacks as in the A button, or it could be your actual, like, elemental attack. In Yokai Watch 2, if you had a water type yokai, and you attach the fire type Searing Soul onto them, their water type would not be water anymore, they would actually do fire damage. So, Searing Soul, we're going to skip out on that one. We're going to do Sodden Soul really quick right now. So I'm going to equip that on Komasan S. And that should make all of my attacks water, right? Should make them all water. Now, I know what you're saying. All right, well, why don't you test out the Earth one? We'll get there. Don't worry. All right, so here we go. Hunt for Rubius J. Now, keep in mind, I'm not changing anything else about Komasan. We don't have an aura. We don't have any equip items. He's just holding on to the Sodden Soul. So this is neutral. And then this one is Sodden Soul Water. Alright, here we go. Just kind of typing notes as I'm here. Don't need that guy. What the heck is this? Oh, come on, come on. He's like, come on, come on. Alright, doesn't matter. Alright, let's blow this guy up. Okay, so I'll do a little bit of healing. Does not matter at all. Alright, so I should have water, right? But for some reason, like, my fire attack is just straight up a fire attack. So that's different than Yokai Watch 2. I'm not sure what's what. I don't know what the programmers were aiming for with that. But let's try this again. Okay, so here's our first one. Baseline, I couldn't see the damage, so we're going to try again. He jumped up in the air. Okay, here we go. First one is going to be 127. Okay, so just looking at this, it's already looking like it's going to be the same kind of average of 125, 126-ish. Okay, so that was 126. I don't even think I need to test 10 times because we already have, you know, a good baseline of what this is going to be. And I'm already dying too, so that's also going to hurt. This dude is doing work to me. And I got a crit, that didn't matter. Okay, here we go, we're back. Okay, 127. Okay, 188, that's a crit. I mean, I'm just gonna do 5 right now just to show you guys that it's still the same average. 187, these crits, dude, come on. I'm not gonna get out of here. Let me do my attack, please. 191 crit. 129. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. We're just gonna do 5 because 10 is a little overkill with these numbers. So this is 122. Alright, so let's quit that. Okay, so the Sodden Water Soul, as you guys can see over here, yeah, it's 127 plus 126 plus 127 plus 129 plus 122 is 631 divided by 5. Oh, sorry, I'm doing math wrong. 127 plus 126 plus 127 plus 129 plus 122 equals 631 divided by 5. 126.2. So that was a little bit higher of an average, but it's the exact same thing. 126.2. Alright, so that's the Water Soul, right? I'm actually really curious now, so let's actually do the other one. Let's just skip ahead and go. So we're gonna do this other soul that I have over here. This one is the, let's do the earth one. This one's called the Sprouting Soul. So Sprouting Soul, as you guys can see over here, adds earth element to attacks. So that means that your earth elemental should be dealing more than an average of 125 per attack on your control unit right over here. So we have it equipped. And I mean, unless there's somewhere that you have to go within the menus that says, hey, heads up, like, do you want your elementals to change? I'll go into moves later. And maybe that's something like that, but I've never heard of that. Usually in Yokai Watch 2, it's just, hey, you know what, you equip this and that's what it is. There was a popular strategy that was really overpowered in Yokai Watch 2 where you can, if you had Slimamander, I didn't even see that. Oh man, come on. If you had Slimamander, he would usually do fire attacks, right? But fire attacks weren't that great in the metagame of Yokai Watch 2, so you can easily make him water. Dude, 126, this is ridiculous. 126 is the average. That's the average attack of, oh, I'm gonna die. There you go. Dude, 126 is not what we're looking for at all. So this kind of confirms that, you know, there may be something up with this. Alright, I don't want to mess with you guys. Can I watch? I didn't even see what that was, so I'm gonna try again. I kind of have to be like at the top of the screen for this guy. Okay, 132. Wow, that's not good. I'll do 5 of them and do an average of that. Okay, 130. That's not, it's not even making like any super effective sounds or anything like that. There's 130. $128. Yeah, you guys can see, dude, that's not even it. That's the Earth one. So the Sodden Soul, or the Scorching Soul, whatever it's called, Earth one, was an average, oh my gosh, I'm just doing this quick math right now. First hit was 126 plus 132 plus 130 plus 130 plus 128. So that equals 646 divided by 5, 129.2. That's not even, that's right along with whatever was happening there. And if there was actually a super effective bonus, like an actual weakness, you'd think it'd be more than like a very, very, very small, less than 1% increase off of the control. Anyway, we're gonna keep on going, because maybe the Yokai Watch Medallion entry is wrong. Let's give it the benefit of doubt. We're just gonna go full circle here. We're gonna test out all 6 of these Earth Souls. Or whatever souls they are. Okay, so we did water. We don't need to test fire. We have earth already, so let's do ice. Let's say, for example, that localization happened and ice is actually his weakness, right? Fire, ice, maybe. I don't know. I'm just I'm getting pretty desperate here on figuring this out. So we have neutral Komasan only with the ice soul, which should change all of his attacks to ice. Again, it doesn't change blaze into like blizzard or whatever the ice attack is in this game. It doesn't change that. And I'm not really seeing any kinds of you know, ice things that may come out, or water or earth kind of elemental things. So anyway, I'm gonna go way on top of them, or not. Way on top here, just so I can see the number, and I let go a little early. That's fine. All right, here we go. Boom, 196. That's a crit. Again, crits are not counting towards our actual science here. 127. That's not a number that I was hoping for. 127 is right around average, so there's that. Okay, 132, nothing. Didn't see the number there. $182 crit, didn't matter. 122. That's like an all-time low. Oh my gosh. I got a couple like 121s on my neutral run. So here's another 121. We'll do one more just for the heck of it. Just 5 hits. Because 10 hits takes long. Alright, 124. So you guys can see over here that, you know, that still is right around the average. So I'm going to quickly calculate this and go from there. 127 plus 132 plus 122 plus 121 plus 124. 626 divided by 5 is an average of 125.2. So 125.2, which was the Ice Elemental Soul. Okay, so Ice Elemental Soul does not, you know, that's not conducive to what we're trying, okay? But that's 5 out of 6 elementals, right? All we have left is Thunder. So, erring on the side of, hey, maybe Ruby's J is weak against Thunder. Maybe that's it. Okay, so here we go. This is the... Or Wind. Do we have a Wind one? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Never mind. Okay, so let's try Lightning. Okay, so I've got the Storm Soul on. Adds Lightning element to attacks. Okay, so there's actually one more after this. So, yeah, there's the Wind one. I keep forgetting that Wind is an elemental in this game. Alright, anyway. For science, Lightning, go.
Careful!
And, I mean, the reason why I do this is because I really like the Ranger class. Like, I love these mages. Like, Koma-san S, I think he's really, really good. Komajiro, or Komashura, yeah. Komashura is really good, too. Like, I like them a lot, and I can imagine that 125, no, it's not happening. So Lightning is going to give us an average of 125 again, watch. So this is, I think that was like a 132. I couldn't see it, so I'm not going to count it. Punch me. 124. $128. 130. 124. Okay. That's 5 hits. Let's calculate that. 125 plus 124 plus 128 plus 130 plus 124 is 631 divided by 5, an average of 126. 126.2. Doesn't matter. Okay, last one. Anyway, kind of like what I was saying before is, when it comes to Rangers, like, I really like the elemental thing. Like, I want to go into a battle and say, oh, we're going to go against Ruby's J? Cool, hold on a second. Let me go over to my souls, and let me switch out to the Rock Soul, or the Earth Elemental Soul, and let me do even more damage, right? Because I have all the souls, I made the sorcery for it to change up my elemental, and go from there. Anyway, so we got the Squall Soul. This is the Wind Elemental attack. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This will be the last one. And here's hoping that Ruby's J is weak against Wind, and we'll actually get some bonus Wind damage. Because I feel that that's not going to be the case at all. Unfortunately.
Go!
Alright, so Lightning was a bust at 126.
Ruby's J. Leave it to me.
Okay, so here he goes. 130, yeah, dude, not even happening. That is complete. That's complete proof that either I'm doing something wrong with these souls, or bonus damage is not equating to Rubius right over here. Maybe he doesn't have a weakness, I don't know. 132 is relatively high. But no, it's, I mean, we've been in like 125s. Let's do 5. Here we go. Doing 5. Too low on this. That was actually 121. Let me go a little early. Punch me. Here we go. Ruby's roast. Getting roasted. 128. One more. Oh my gosh, dude. Don't KO me, please. 127. Okay. Is that the verdict? I don't know. We've got a little bit more testing to do. $128. 127. Okay, so this is an average of 638 divided by 5 is an average of 127.6. Okay, so reading my averages, neutral is around 125 damage, 125.7. Water is 126.2. Earth is 129.2. Ice is 125.2. Lightning is 126.2. And wind is 127.2. So I don't know. Should I have tested more on Earth? Because Earth right now shows the highest average. But is that enough? That I don't feel that we have enough. Dude, like, are you telling me 4 points of damage of an increase? Really? Wow. 125. Alright, anyway. Let me put on that Earth Soul, and I'm gonna do a little bit more testing with that one, because that's really ridiculous for me. It had the highest average, but, like, by what? 2 points of damage? That's really a weakness? That's not even, like... That's not even 10% a boost of an attack. Alright, so, just looking at inventory one more time. We have the Earth Elemental equipped right now. I'm just gonna do another round of testing for this one. And, we're gonna go from there, because that's really interesting. Okay. So now that I've got the Earth one on, I'll do like another 5. I'll do 10, just to ensure that Earth is okay. And Earth may have a different average. And then I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna put one of these souls on a physical attacker. And I'm gonna try attacking them physically. Which maybe I should have done that while I had Komasan, right? I should have punched him once to see. So 193 is not, because that was a crit. So this is 127. For Earth. Okay, that's already in line with everything. 123. Yeah, dude, no. That was just a randomly high average for Earth. It does not show for anything. Yeah, I didn't see that. Let's go. Okay, crit. Come on, dude. Just let me hit you. 123. So I'm at 127, 123, 123 right now. 126. Yeah, dude, that's a really, really low average right now. So I think we just got lucky on those 5 shots. Maybe I should have done 10. 10 would have probably been a little bit better. I should have gone with my original saying of like, yeah, let's just do 10 attacks of everything. But like, case in point, dude, it doesn't matter. So 127 plus 123 plus 123 plus 126 plus 123 equals 622 divided by 5 is an average of 124. So that average is actually the lowest of all of my averages, 124. So an average of 129, 124.4 was the average there, plus, sorry, 124.4 plus 129.2 is 253.6 divided by 2, an average of 126. So on average. So I'm looking at these numbers, and these numbers are telling me that there is absolutely no benefit of using any of these souls, because Rubius J, for example, he's not weak against anything, at least from these souls. But let's take a look. Let's actually bring in an earth elemental, and let's see some different like animations and attacks. So my move out member is going to swap from him to D-Muncher. D-Muncher over here has he's got an earth elemental, right? Let's see about him. Moves. Yeah, he's got Shudder. So let's do Shudder. We're just gonna do it neutral. Okay. So now we got Shudder. Watch. We're gonna do a little bit of testing with this. And what I could do is I can just do, for example, we'll do 2 tests. First is gonna be baseline stats, right? Baselines with D-Muncher. Without soul. And it's earth attack. According to the medallion, Rubius J is weak against earth, right? Here we go. I'm gonna throw some rocks on him and see if it does boosted damage. And then we're gonna do that about 10 times. Okay, I'll drop 10 rocks on him. We'll equip D-Muncher with an alternate soul. I could give him like a fire soul. Or you know what? I could just give him a water soul just to say, okay, he's fire. Maybe it's a medallion entry that's wrong or something like that. So anyway. So D-Muncher does not have any equips on. He is completely unequipped. Oh, just munched on this little kid. Alright, anyway. Alright, Slowpoke. Come on, big boy. Let's go. Okay, I didn't even see what damage that was, but... This is 101. That's a crit 101. Come on, man. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Dude, crits all day. Okay, so maybe it's 100% crit? Is that what we're doing here? If you have an element that's weak, it's always crit. Interesting. Alright, so getting 5 crits in a row. 96. So it looks like an average of about like 97, 96. You're always going to crit if you have an elemental that's weak, that the boss is weak against. Yeah, 95. Oh, this is interesting to me. Boom, 99. There's not another animation, there's not another sound effect. So I would say like an average of like 97, 98. That was 149. Why? Because I was closer to him? That was right point blank and it does more? No, it doesn't. That was just a lucky crit? No, that was probably a crit within the super effective attack. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe it stacks. Like, why did I do 150? See, like 97, that's all I'm doing right here. Alright, and of course, remember when I said earlier, like, I wanted to test if, even though D-Muncher is an elemental of an earth, his regular attack isn't going to be like an earth attack. It's just a regular physical neutral attack. So what we've learned right over here by bringing an actual earth elemental yokai into battle is that every single earth hit that you do will be, I guess, crit damage. Okay, 95, dude. That's really all I'm doing. Okay. So, on average with them, I didn't even have to write that down. You guys can see we did around like 95, 96, 99, 100. And then sometimes we got some 150s out of nowhere, which was 50% more of an attack boost simply because it was a crit within the super effective hit, if that makes sense. I hope you guys are keeping up with me. All right, so here we go. Now that we've done that, I am going to put a water soul on him. Let's put the water one on him. So this one's going to be the, let's see, what is Sodden Soul, right? Here we go. Sodden Soul. Remember, it's so easy. We're like right around 100 average. It's so easy to tell. Now, I want to find out if this is going to deal crit damage every single time. Like that little blue hit. Testing, man. For science, dude. We gotta get this figured out. Okay, so here we are. Boss is right behind me. That's fine. Again, my elemental's not changed up. I'm still using rock. And it's not. It is absolutely not. It is 100%, without a doubt, a broken soul. Or I'm missing something. Or I'm missing something completely about these moves. Okay, so that's an average of 100 right there. I did like a 90 hit, and then now we had a 100 hit. Like, I'm not even gonna joke around. This is what's happening. Okay, get this Chattily out of here. I swear I'm getting owned. Let me get one clean hit, please. Not on Chattily either. Oh, give me that Chattily. No, I'm not gonna finish the battle. It doesn't matter. You can stand there all day. Anyway, eat this. Look, 93. That's an all-time low. I'm actually gonna lose. I actually lost. But dude, I put the water soul on, I was doing the exact same damage, so yeah, that's really not it. Alright, so let's take a look here. So we've proven that with Komasan S on Rubius, you know, nothing really happened with the souls, that we changed up the attack. So I'm really curious as to, you know, what's going on. How does this work? I hope I'm missing something. Going over here to equip. You know, equip doesn't do anything. That just gives him his equips. Of course, the souls you can equip there, alright? So you would think that if you go to moves and you have that thing attached, you would have maybe another item slot or something like that. Or press the Y button, or have an alternate screen that says, oh, you have this equipped? Okay, well, maybe you want to switch this over there. Instead of Shutter, you'll have, like, Blaze or whatever. So that's definitely not it. And then strategy is not anything like that. This is just AI controls. So, again, there's just really there's nothing there. So the only thing that I think would require further testing, and I implore you guys to give it a shot, is to go into the medallion and do the exact same thing. Do the exact same thing with all the other boss yokai. Maybe I just got bad luck and Hardy Hound is glitched, for example. Maybe he's glitched and he has no elemental weaknesses and we're just messing around. But he does, because we've proven that it is Earth, because we did crits 100% of the time. Or not crits, but we did the blue attack every single time 100%. And when we tried to change it out with any of the other souls, it didn't work out. So, yeah, man, I'm not honestly too sure. I would really hope, because me as like, you know, as a ranger player, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite categories, dude. Like, I love being ranger, and I was talking to you guys about it earlier. Simply because, you know, I've got this awesome Komashura, and Komasan S is like super cool. Check this out. Watch. So you go Komasan S. Komasan S is my personal favorite yokai, right? He's got Blaze, so he can do work. And, of course, he can double as a healer. Everyone in their moms doesn't want to be a healer, right? You want to be in the action. You want to be doing the attacks. So that's great. Now, with him, I managed to get the Creator's Wand, which is arguably the single most best spirit attacking weapon in the game. And it causes damage regardless of foes' favorable elements. So even if you had a yokai that had resistance, it would have that equipped throughout the entire thing, so don't even worry about that. That would have been bad. That would have been counterintuitive. No, but seriously, like, I want to put that weapon on him so that I can run a 641 spirit stat, and whenever it comes to bosses, I can say, oh, great, we're playing against Rubius J, allow me to equip my Earth Soul, and I'm going to do even more damage every single time. Oh, we're going up against Gargaros. Gargaros' weak point is water. Oh, we're going against Ogrelus. Oh, let me put on my Thunder Soul, and then his weakness is Thunder. Like, that's what I want to do with a Ranger. I cannot do that with these souls as of right now. So, level 5, I know you're listening. Let's get this fixed. I know you guys are probably working on some more fixes, but this is proof that, hey, you know, something's got to be done. I don't know if you guys want to do 50% more damage. 50% more damage would be pretty cool. Yeah, just blanket. If they're weak against an elemental, boom, 50% up. Go for it. You know, I think it was like that in previous Yokai Watch games. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I hope this video helped give you guys a visual tutorial of the actual glitch in the game that is these souls don't work. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it.